Hi, my name is Brian Benson with James Bean Estate Sales in Oklahoma City, and I'm here to give all of you estate sale shoppers some really great tips. The first tip I would tell you is, and it's the mistake I commonly make, is don't judge a neighborhood by its cover. A lot of us get really set into our little comfort zones of we focus on one neighborhood because we think one neighborhood or one area of town that's the area that we're going to find the stuff we want. But you have to remember that people often move. The average expectancy that people live in a house is about 8 years. And a lot of times in big people in big, nice houses, they'll downsize, they'll get divorced, they'll move to other parts of town to be closer to other family members. And because of that, you'll run into different neighborhoods that have different items that are what we call kind of unexpected. In fact, some of the best sales that we've had that have had the nicest things have been in areas of town that many people would shy away from just because of the location. So I always tell people, don't judge a neighborhood or a sale by the neighborhood it's in, because you could be making a big mistake on this stuff. The next tip I would tell people is don't get too set on the days that you go on. Most of our sales are always on Saturdays and Sundays, and a lot of times people think that just because they didn't get there in the first 5 minutes of the first day that they missed all the good stuff. And really that's not the case. A lot of times when people get in, we have a lot of people in the house. There's so many people that sometimes you can't even see all the merchandise. So a lot of times people will rush in, they'll buy stuff and they'll leave, and then once the crowd clears out, you can see all the stuff that once everybody's out of your way. So a lot of our smart shoppers might show up at the first of the sale, then they'll leave and go to another sale, then they'll come back about between 11 or 12 when the crowd thins out, and they can actually see a lot more stuff because they can shop kind of in peace because everybody's out of their way. The next mistake I tell people that they make is they only shop on the discount day, which is also a mistake because you have to realize lots of estate sale companies out there, nobody knows everything and people make mistakes. I've gone to estate sales before where on the very first day in the first hour, I picked up an entire set of sterling for $15. And had I waited to the second day to get discounts, someone else would have got that good buy and I wouldn't have got it. So we have lots of customers who obviously want the best deal possible, but if I have a bar of gold sitting there and it's only marked $1, if you wait to the very last minute to come in and get it, someone else is going to get that before you. The next tip I would tell people is always remember you may be able to leave a bid on an item. Now, this is kind of a trend that's kind of disappearing from a lot of estate sale companies because many estate sale companies have quit accepting bids, but you can always ask the cashier if you can leave a bid. And how a bid normally works is you have something priced $200, you want to pay $150 for it, the next day it's going to be $100, you leave a bid for $150 and you give it to the cashier, and if you're the highest bidder, then often you can be the winner of the item. The tips that you want to be careful about not doing is you don't want to leave half price offers because everybody leaves half price offers, so your bid's going to get lost in a whole sea of bids for the exact same price. And also, a lot of times, like with our company, when we do accept bids, we often don't accept bids for half price because if I have someone standing at the door waiting for that item, I'm going to give them preference over somebody who left a bid because this is the bird in the hand versus two in the bush philosophy. If I got someone right there, I'm going to take their offer versus someone who's left a bid and might be coming back for it. The other thing is you have to remember many people have quit taking bids because they've gotten to be quite a bit of a hassle. People aren't necessarily always coming back on the bids. So this kind of is real important for the next tip on you want to make sure if you do leave a bid, talk to the owner or the person running the sale so you can let them know so they can put a face to the bid, because a lot of times on bids it has to do with if we know who the person is, we're a lot more likely to accept their bid than a bid from a total stranger. The next rule I would say is get to know the estate sale people. The reason why I say that is I have lots of people's customers in my phone. I know what they're looking for. I know their family, and when they come to our estate sales, if they miss something, if they're looking for say longer burger baskets, and I know they collect longer burger baskets, I can point them out in case they miss them. Also, when we have collections coming up, it's a lot easier for me to, when I know that they collect something, I can give them a heads up so that way they can know to keep an eye out for it. A lot of people people who buy cars from us, we give them information that gives them a lot more time to get research. So it helps when the more we know what you're looking for, then in specific collections, and the more we know you, then it's a lot easier for us to actually find stuff for you and to give you the notifications. The last tip I would probably tell you is be very cautious about, if you're trying to get a discount, when you ask for a discount. And the reason why I say this is people always ask for discounts at the wrong time. Now, we sometimes can give you a discount, sometimes you can't. Many estate sale companies don't do discounts whatsoever, but everybody kind of has their own rules. But often when people are asking us for a discount, it is right when we very first open. And when we have a house full of people, we're not going to give anybody a discount, so, but people always want to know, right when we first open, what time of discount they can get, which the answer is always no. The other time that people love to ask us for discounts is we have a line of people, 20 people in line, everybody's trying to ring up, and the person comes up with a $1 item wanting it for half, and the person behind them has $500 worth of stuff that they're not getting a discount on, and I can't give you a discount because that 50 cents that you're going to save is going to cost me more money than that on the lady behind you, because then I have to give her a discount. So if you are going to ask for a discount, what you have to remember is, first of all, you may be told no, and with many estate sale companies, you're definitely going to get told no, because a lot of times people cannot give discounts. But if you do ask for a discount, you need to be very discreet. Pull the person in charge aside, ask them very discreetly. Don't make it a big public statement, where other people are going to hear, because the more other people hear, the likelihood of someone else hearing, the less likely they are of giving you a discount. Thank you for watching this week's video. Be sure to visit our website at jamesbeanestatesales.com. Feel free to give us a call at 405-528-0127 or visit one of our sales locally in the Oklahoma City area.